So today we're going to be talking about Beachbody, the Forest Road acquisition, SPAC merger. And today I just want to talk about, is it a buy at $10? And just to cut to the chase, in my opinion, for myself personally, yes, but it didn't always be like that. And so I just want to give you guys and just kind of talk a little bit about something that kind of made me change my mind about this particular stock. Now, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, subscribe, stick around. On this channel, I like to talk about money, I like to talk about investing, I like to talk about how you can succeed, whether you have money or maybe you don't have a lot of money. And so this channel is definitely the channel for you to check out and subscribe and stick around. All right, guys, so Forest Road acquisition, you can see it's $10 a share. It's just pretty much about the same amount as it was when the whole merger was announced with Beachbody. And of course, you know, it's not just Beachbody, it's actually multiple companies. It's actually 3 companies that it actually is formed into one. And it kind of is like bringing in some type of kind of like the Peloton-ish type of business along with Beachbody. So here's the thing. Now, it's relatively cheap. It's $10 a share. I think it's completely, in, I guess, investors' terms, undervalued. But here's the thing. And this is one thing that made me change my mind about the whole Beachbody thing, and that is Disney. All right. I know y'all like, well, how in the world does Disney make you get in, or how does Disney cause you to feel so, you know, excited or just enticed about the Beachbody SPAC merger that's happening? Well, in particular, because this gentleman right here, Kevin A. Mayer, is a part of this. He is leading it with Forest Road. Now, I don't know him personally, don't know what he does in his life personally, all that stuff. But guys, just understand, he has quite a bit much experience with working with Disney and TikTok, ByteDance in particular. And so if you know anything about Disney, and how Disney's been going and how things have been going during this whole pandemic, Disney has been doing very well. And the thing is, their amusement parks ain't really been open. And so how is it they're doing very well? Because the power of online and online streaming. Now, what makes that special? Also with TikTok, right? So here's the thing. TikTok is a very powerful video platform. For those of you that think TikTok is just for kids and all the other stuff, I'm telling you, it's not. Especially if you have a business, it's something to consider. Doesn't mean you have to, but it's something that I personally would suggest that you consider. And I know several people who have gotten on to TikTok, for example, with their businesses, and it's blown up just because they're just sharing what they do. It's a very powerful video platform. And so with that, and you have this experience, no, I don't want to access the live stream. Thank you. And when you have this experience with this, that means that going into with the Beachbody thing, that means you can look to see things, especially with their online streaming, which you see is at the top of their site. They're pushing it, which you can see like they have all these workouts and things to choose from. Now, Insanity is something that I actually have. I have myself now, but here's the thing with Insanity. I have the CDs, or not CDs, but the DVDs of Insanity, right? Now you see this online. Now, when you get into the power of online, you get updated content, you get things a little bit more better and streamlined. Things can change, and you don't have to physically do anything except log in and set it up. You can see the examples here. Now, one of the things that I believe with the whole online streaming and the health industry is that we're going to see something kind of happen alongside with that and the way people use the gyms nowadays. I don't think we'll see the physical gym aspect growing as much. I think we'll see it start to decline. I don't know if it's already declining or not, but because of online workouts, people can now work out from home, especially when you're someone like me and my wife, where we have several kids. You know, being able to work out from home and not necessarily have to go somewhere at your own pace, at your own time, no matter if the gym is open or not. And especially how everything has happened during this pandemic, you've seen the online space of workouts typically just blow up. One of the reasons that Peloton has blown up is because they have that online workout stuff as well, with people being on those bikes. If you don't really understand what it is, look into it. And so from that aspect alone, it made me kind of double take. Like, I like the company as far as it going public. It's been around for a while, but I wasn't considering investing into it until like really most recently, or like in the last, I'll say, month or so. And I've literally been buying the dip, especially as it's been down and it's so low and it's so cheap. Now, like I said, my personal belief is that we will see online workouts, explode even more. I could be wrong, but as we're becoming a place, or I would say a world that is a little bit more health conscious and starting to have those health conscious conversations, I think the online space will also play a huge part. So at $10 a share, I think is relatively cheap. And this is me personally. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do like everything that I see that's kind of shaping up and happening with the Forest Road merger for Beachbody. I think it's pretty good. And I think the other company is called My Fitness or something like that. But I have another video on the channel where I actually cover and go over that, like what they actually have. But I've had some questions where people just asking me about it because they're like, wow, like, it seems very cheap, there's not a lot of volume around it, and it's absolutely right. So definitely a cheap stock. I think it's a cheap stock for a company that's been around for a long time, especially when this merger goes through. Of course, we always, with SPACs, we always pray that the mergers go through. Most cases they do, but there are cases where sometimes they might not. But I don't think we have anything to worry about in reference to this. But definitely a cheap stock. And this is just my update on Forest Road acquisition and what kind of changed my mind to kind of pay attention to it. It might not be a sexy stock or a super high growth stock, at least right now. But if I'm just looking at the online space of being able to work out from home, get any workout. My wife, she uses some of the Beachbody pregnancy workouts to do her 15-20 minute workouts right upstairs in our room. And if I'm looking at it from that perspective of just how things are transcending online, I mean, that's just where it is. That's just where it is. That's part of the reason why you've seen Peloton grow so much, is because of it also has that online in-house gym aspect. Now, will Beachbody be a Peloton? No, I think it has its own place for it. But just that space alone, I think it definitely has some potential for growth and change, which I think we'll see whether we like it or not. But yeah, that's it, guys. So tell me, guys, what you think about Beachbody and its company and this stock being at the price it is. Let me know what you guys think. As I said before, these are just the opinions of my own. And feel free, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.